had my rifle aimed at a deer, but the moment I pulled the trigger, I ended up hitting a little boy. I was terrified. I rushed over to check. A little boy was lying on the ground. I knelt down and tried to wake him, but he wasn't breathing. I collapsed to the ground, not knowing how to face what had happened. Just then, the boy's father arrived. When he saw his son lying dead on the ground, the father fell into deep grief. Looking at the man who killed his son, he immediately picked up the gun from the ground. Even though I tried to explain what happened, the father was furious. He wouldn't listen to a word I said. Just when I thought I was about to die, a bullet pierced his heart first. It was my friend who fired. To protect me, he had no choice but to silence him. But this chain of tragedies completely shattered me. We had only come to hunt, but somehow we became killers. Compared to my panic, my friend was unusually calm. He hid the two bodies in the grass. Seeing me frozen in place, he quickly pulled me away. But none of us expected an even bigger tragedy was coming. At that moment I had no idea what to do, but my friend drove the car into the northern woods. He picked up the rifle and prepared to keep hunting. I urgently asked why. That's when he explained. He was trying to create the illusion that we hadn't hunted in that forest. We couldn't run yet. If we fled out of guilt, it would prove we were the killers. For now, we had to keep pretending. Only when night fell could we secretly deal with the bodies and the evidence. Then we'd leave the town. After hearing his explanation, I had no choice but to go along with it. To make the act more convincing, we went to a nearby store and deliberately chatted with the owner, intentionally mentioning that we were hunting nearby. After that, we drove back to the motel. But as soon as we got to the room, something felt wrong. After such a long day, what would tired men normally do? So we appeared at a restaurant, pretending we were starving after a long day, using the moment to casually mention that we hadn't hunted in the forest where it happened. Late that night, we returned to the scene. I dug a hole nearby, but my friend suddenly thought of something. The bullets were important evidence. If someone found them, the consequences would be disastrous. Luckily, he soon found one lodged in a tree, but the other was nowhere to be found. Then he remembered, one had hit the boy's head. He felt the back of the boy's head. There was no exit wound, which meant the bullet was still inside. We had to remove it to be safe. After dealing with everything, we packed all the evidence into the trunk, then hurried back to the motel. We thought no one would see us at this hour, but when I turned my head, I saw a little boy upstairs staring at me. He was just a young kid, so we didn't think much of it and went inside to leave as soon as possible. We agreed to drive out at dawn, but we were too exhausted. When we woke up, it was already noon. As we hurriedly packed our things, there was noise downstairs. My friend cautiously looked out the window. The villagers